Welcome back to the pack, guys. And today is week 29, day 3 of Arena. Man, YouTube just updated something and it's really pissing me off. Before I could just see what was on my channel, what was live, what was set to go live, and then I could just throw down all the links. Before I actually started streaming, it was set to basically, how do I say this? It was set to stream happens at this time, right? It was like a premiere. No, I don't know. It just says that the content will come out at this time, basically, or something like that. And now I can't do that, and that kind of is like, well, why? Why would you do it that way? They just changed it, so I just had it down, right? I just had this easy time of figuring out how I was going to, just do this like a lot easier, and then they had to mess with it. So I don't know, guys. It sucks, but it is what it is. I'm gonna get to the scouts while I let everyone know. Something like that. I'm sure y'all don't care. If I do get a scout, I'll let it stay on that screen for a minute here, and maybe people can voice their frustration if I get something good of not having it happen all at once seamlessly, or whatever the case may be here. I'm almost done actually with these adverts. Should be a few seconds here. Skip ahead if you do not want to stick around for that. I do understand if you're watching this on replay. I know there's no one here live right now, so go ahead and skip a few minutes in. Usually the 3-minute mark is good for that, though I can't be certain every time, right? Alright, let me let the boys know. Live now. Arena chat, they cool with this. Live now. Dragon Lord's Guard. Let's take on Queen's Guard. I haven't fought them in a minute. What does this team look like? It's a lot of... Well, I could take out Slyneheart in like one shot with Overkilling Machine. Queen Slime is resistant to Sizz, but not Crack. Same thing with this guy. It's a bit tough for my team, weaknesses wise, but I should still be fine. So I don't want to change any. I just don't want to change these guys out. I'm doing pretty good here. You know what I mean? I feel pretty good about this setup. So might do that, right? That should give him a bit more survivability, and Zoma's good with his setup, and that's pretty much it. That would be good. The Sizz resistance really helps him out. Oh, I probably don't need the... Okay, Flail's fine. Flail's fine. Tough team. Tough team. You never know. You never know with these guys, you know? Alright. We shall not disappoint the mantle. The greatness of Zero. Let's see. What's his resistance again? Crack is fine. Okay, same thing with her. Crack is fine. She hits Crack, hurts a bit on Sorrow. It is Marshall, but the rest of the guys are magic back there. So I think Sorrow will be fine, more or less. There's the Bang resist, which is kind of meh. he doesn't have any, so maybe that's a better bet, is trying to yoink him. Or Psycannon him, or whatever the case may be. I could probably actually Psycannon her. I could Psycannon her. I could yoink her, hit her with a Psycannon, and be on my merry way. And then probably do that or something. I don't know. Let's turn auto off. That might be bad. It's what I like doing, because this time around it doesn't seem like slowing down overkilling machine on this map is useful. I've figured that out throughout the week. Typically I do like overkilling machine being slower than Sorrow. Um it helps him to follow up on Sorrow's pull. This map, it just doesn't seem necessary, because I would actually, if I could, I would make Sorrow faster than my 2 breath units. I'd rather have him go first and, I don't know, have Overkilling Machine delete a unit, or Suzoma delete a unit, and then they could AoE the rest that are still there. That would be nice. But that's not happening, seems like, so I gotta try this way. So I gotta do it with Zoma. It kind of sucks because, you know, Zoma is a bit far back here. He's kind of far back now. I don't know if he'll get any action on turn 2. Obviously, this team doesn't matter. But, like, what about a team that did matter? Then what, you know? I have to consider all possibilities. Okay. So I'll just take this guy on the back. Do that. And I just want to see that damage. Okay. Yeah, for this map, it's just weird. Typically, I would want my breath units moving the fastest, right? Because I don't want Sorrow to yoink someone out of the breath range. This map, it doesn't matter. They're not going to be in the breath range. Whoever he's going after, they're not going to be in the breath range anyway. Because he's going to inhabit a lane. And the breath units are going to inhabit another lane. And there's no way, because there's a whole tile in between. So the breath won't reach anyway. So I don't have to worry about that. But on a typical breath map, I do want the AoE map, I do want the breath units to go first, and then Sorrow, and then Overkilling Machine. And then the caster could go last. It doesn't matter. If the caster was powerful and had the range of the breath units, I would synergize and make him fast too. But he just doesn't. So like Baramos. The Baramos Bloom, well, he doesn't have AoE with his magic unless if he gets the confuse off, but I mean, he doesn't have the range of, say, like Glacial Doom with 3 move. He has something else. It's breath. It's complicated. Let's check this out. What are you saying here? What's wrong with Forest Dragon? Yes, we need to discover who's trying to vote for Forest Dragon. We have to track them down by their IPs, and we need to take them out very quickly and very efficiently. Yes, this inside of a bubble. This is what we need to do in this world. Yes, of course, we got to take them out. We can't let the Forest Dragon plebs live. We must exercise them. I don't know how much more absurd can I make this before it's obvious that I'm joking. But yeah, don't vote for. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you not to vote. You probably won't vote for it, honestly. You'd be, I guess, shooting yourself in the foot. I mean, there might be some stuff he's good for. Lowering breath resistance, that might have its use on some PvE. Most breath units are good synergized together on a arena team. So they don't see much use in PvE, and maybe he could give them that little breath of life, if you would, to make them viable PvE. I don't know. But that's very niche. That is very, like, if you were a dragon main, CP wise, that's something you could go for. I don't know about the rest of us. Like, if you have no other PvE options, maybe. AoE damage reduction's nice. Yeah, sure. Of course. So he could be paired with a dragon team, a cover tank. He could provide the AoE damage reduction. He could also, and that stacks, right? So that's going to stack with say somebody that has damage reduction from their what do you call it? Selflessness is already set at 40%. Another 20% on top of that. That's a huge leap. You're going from taking 60% of what damage you would have been taking before to taking now 40%. Going from 60 to 40%, that's a 50% decrease in damage you're taking. I don't know if it scales that way. We'd have to have Marcos in on that. Maybe he doesn't even know. So, but that would be insane. That would make cover units insanely viable. Hopefully they didn't do it that way, because that would be too overpowered. Yeah, I don't even know. Setting up the auto battle road, I would probably have to do it not only overnight, I would have to do it the entire day if I want to get enough to clear out the shop here, I think. Yeah, yeah. It's very harsh. The battle road's kind of harsh paired with that unit. We got 5 people. Let's see what this team's all about. We do have Seraphy. I don't think I'd be able to get the jump on Seraphy. It's a pretty fast unit. They do have Sorrow. A lot of people here that I could yoink. Royal is going to not take damage. We're not happy about that. Party Animal Giuliante's fast, and we're not happy about that either. Luckily, most of their units are unawakened. The most dangerous thing on their whole team is probably King She Slime. Sorrow's gonna have to put in all the work in this fight. I'm not sure if I should slow anyone down. Excuse me. But maybe I need to slow somebody down. Or, there does seem to be a little bit of Zam weakness here. There is crack weakness, but not a whole lot. There's a lot of crack resistance and Zam weakness. Oh, well, this guy's not weak to Zam. But I need to cover some of these other elements. I could bring in my my other guy here, my other caster, Dragon Lord human form, Demon Lord form. I don't know what I would call him. He's not a human. Bipedal form. Everyone calls him human form. I'm not on board with that. You know, it's 2021. We gotta identify people properly and the way they would like to be. I don't know how he would identify himself, as a Dragon Lord, as a Dark Lord. Mage form. That's a good one. Except they're spellcasters, but I do tend to call spellcasters mages because it's so much faster. I technically wouldn't be wrong, would I? Let's see. Okay, our HP here is 787, and that's important, but we have damage reduction on him. We don't have the damage reduction on Dragon Lord here. Maybe I could Talent Blossom him, get him a little bit more something, anything. Obviously, I don't have the Zam perked up yet. Unfortunately, looks like. So I'm gonna have to put in some specs here. Let's get up to say 6 on all of them. That's pretty cheap. 300 a pop. That's pretty cheap. Like the higher stages just aren't worth it. But let's try that. Let's try that. That will save us quite a bit here. And it costs even this one. Like I could put this like a few like 3 right there. That's nothing. 75 is nothing. Um Defense I could probably up that. Hopefully he's not in range to get hit anyway. There you go, a few points. 6. That's not bad. Um he does take Sizz damage. I don't know if they had Sizz on that team. Doesn't look. I don't think they had Sizz on that team. Oh, they did. They had Marshall Sizz. Okay, so all Sizz resist is better than this node is so much more important than the others. This one does all of it, and then some of them only do some of it. So crack res. Let's put that to 5 as well. And then let's get that Marshall because the Marshall was there, and that's scary, right? I don't even know if I want to bring him. Oops. We'll up that one more. It just feels unbalanced. I don't know. All right. What else should I up here? What do you guys think? Yeah, I just made you a mod randomly. I was just like, okay, I feel like I could use one of those. I can't remember which the stream I did that on though. Okay, so Seraphi's annoying to fight. Okay, fair enough. Let's check out this fight then. Let's double check here. What do we have? We have Clockworks, right? That seems like the team. Though here's a whole bunch of Sizz weakness I could go against. You know me. Um I could take out their Metal Dragon, but that also has Seraphy. Here's another team has a little bit of the Zam, has Frizz. Could you know? The only scary threat here would be Killing Machine for my Dragon Lord if I was to bring Dragon Lord to this fight because they had so much Zam weakness instead of Crack. So here's another option. Is this better? Is this already a better team? You never know. I mean, the whoosh ability might get brilliance in it. I don't know. He does have martial tricks, so it probably does a decent chunk of. I mean, it's not going to be a lot, but it's going to be something. It just makes it easier for investing. You know what you want to get. Yeah, it makes choosing the nodes a lot easier and what order you want to do them in. Whereas with Dragon Lord True Form, you're like, do I want HP or do I want HP? And the answer is you want HP. I guess. Okay. So staying on the question at hand here, this team has almost 2,000, like 1,500 more. I don't know CP than the other team. 1,800. I can't remember. But it doesn't have Seraphy. So what's the verdict? Y'all are stuck on the Twister and Blister. Oh, Interesting. If Twister Blister, yeah, that would be good for PvE because obviously it doesn't matter how much defense the enemy has. You're still going to do damage and it's going to be dirt cheap. That would be amazing. That would be amazing for PvE. Because as it stands, Breath and Martial are great in Arena, but it's like, it still needs some work for PvE. And that could be the trick. But seriously, this team, do you have any complaints about that team? Versus Clockworks. Okay, so it's 1,000 more CP versus Clockworks. Facing off against Clockworks. And everybody's S7 or S6 here. Any complaints? Is this a better team? And do I bring Dragon Lord or do I bring Zoma? That's the question. Because obviously Zoma's not a necessity here anymore. Dude, my HP node's almost maxed here. That's crazy. 22, 25? That's a lot of HP, actually. Oh, don't worry, Drew. I wasn't asking you. We do have Starscream and Celery here. But I appreciate the honesty. That's honest fob. That's not true because it's honest phobia or what, however. But yeah, you're basically like the reincarnation of Abe Lincoln over here. Let's throw a bunch of points on him. Why not? I feel like I could get away with giving this guy a lot of points. He could use some survivability. I don't feel like I'll ever get a straight answer out of you guys. Like, what is going... Is there a conspiracy going on here? Alright. You got the DLTF below 100 MP. Cool. They're stuck on the Martial Breath. It's such a bad move you don't even remember its name. Modifying the ability cost as well in JP this December. Yada, 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 yada. Man, y'all didn't talk about that teams once. Why? Why not? And then I'll lose points, and you guys will be like, "But you clicked too quickly, man. We couldn't tell you. We are trying to tell you the thing, and you clicked too quickly. Come on. I'm giving you all the time in the world." You think, okay, so you think it's worth bringing to this fight or the one with Seraphy? Am I fighting Seraphy or am I fighting the higher CP team? 19k. Either is fine, even though I'd be facing off against Seraphy. I guess the Zam will take her out, but not before she heals. You would choose non-Seraphy? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll go with that for sure. We're going to rank up some of this stuff, I feel like. It's pretty efficient doing this node over here where it's all crack resist, all sizz resist. I like that. I don't know if I was going against sizz breath and other things, but I might in the future. I'll rank those up next. This fight doesn't seem to need it. I really want this last bit of damage here. I won't do that 10th node on all of these quite yet, but I'll get there eventually. Yeah, I can't kill her before she acts. She could be in the back for all I know. If she was in the front, I would kill her with just about anybody. But if she was in the back, I'd have to get her with Dragon Lord's Dark Pillar, and that wouldn't be for until after she acted, because we all know he's slow as shit. So yeah, let's throw another point here and another point on the other one, I guess, and we'll call it a day. Seems good. I definitely want to go for this and not some sort of weird Zam staff. Not that I have one. No S rank Zam staffs. Do I want any sort of HP on him? He doesn't have his heal. He doesn't have the heal, by the way. No heal. I don't have this last node here. Man, it backed out. Whatever, I'm not going to check. But I don't have that last node, and I don't have enough materials to get that last node. Whom? Okay. Where's Szechuan? Come on, Szechuan. Let's go. Yeah. Almost hit start without switching in my dude over here. Okay, so his agility's at 306. We can make that 300 and give him a single point more of wisdom here. I'm not sure if this makes any sort of difference, but I don't think he needs those 4 points of agility. Yeah. I've never used this guy before, so I'm not used to the whole 5-line thing. I'm not entirely used to this kind of mechanic. I'm not gonna lie. I do want to kill this guy with it though, because this guy, that would be nice. I'm not sure where to position him. Everybody's moving before he is, except for Overkilling Machine and Sorrow on the enemy team. We can pull Sorrow. Oh shit! I should have slowed down my Damn it! I forgot Sorrow has a shield. I can't use the mage against him. I could have pulled him and hit him with Killing Machine here. But now we're gonna have to do, I guess, that. Let's see. Far left wing for Dragon Lord. Okay. So he resists Sizz, but it's only by half. He doesn't resist Frizz, so we can go for the Atomic Blade, which would do a lot of damage. He doesn't have too much HP, I believe. A pull would kill him, though. Like, a pull would legit kill him, I believe. But, I mean, Sorrow would be too good over... No, he would die because this guy moves after him, I guess. I mean, we could kill Peacock. But Peacock is a danger and a threat, too. So, I don't know. Let's see how much movement he has. He has 2. Does he have that ability? He does not. He doesn't have that ability. DL should one-shot RR. He would, but I have other units that could kill him. RR is going to move before... I don't know. You're Zam resistant, are you? Yeah. Heavily. So it's not like I'm killing him. No, not killing him. Well, I could kill him with a Kafriz, maybe. No, he's resistant to that too. Not heavily. So maybe. Who kills... I mean, he's already resistant to Frizz. I could probably kill him with a crossbow and do that. Is that what people want me to do? I think it would be what people want me to do. Yeah, I could pull him, crossbow pull, whatever. And that should settle that side. And then I could do this, I guess. It seems good. It's a good, yeah, should work. I don't want to stand in Sorrow's spot. So there we go. So I will be hit by that Frizz. Not a big deal, I think. Not fun getting hit by Sorrow, but it shouldn't be the end of the world. Oh, nice. That feels good. Let's just hope Sorrow doesn't crit and be on our merry way. That's respectable. That's not as powerful as I'd hoped, but that's weaker than Zoma's Glacial Doom with Brilliance would be. But that, I guess that makes sense. I don't have that many awakenings on him and other things. Yeah, it's 8. I didn't have that many tomes. I think it's 8. Could be 7. But it's probably 8. I had 20 tomes, I think. I had 20 tomes and 2 A-tomes. I didn't have much to work with. So it was even surprising getting it that far. It might have been 20, might have been 30. However much we had from DKO. The Dark Crystal staff seems good enough. I can't complain. Okay, that seems like the team, but let's keep looking really quick. Hey, it's Clockworks again. What are the odds? They really want me to fight that guy over there for some reason. I bet you the placement for this is shit, but I'm sure I could kill Ragnar and Orc Chieftain because of my cheat code over here with the Dragon Lord, so I'm not too worried. Let me check the ability really quick for you guys. Yeah, it's 7. It is 7. That's unfortunate, but it's what I could do. Upgrade ability. Let me check if I have any more of those tomes. Yeah, it's not a lot. I can't really guarantee that I'd get it. There's a shot at it, but do I want to? Do I want to just roll this for what? I don't know. If I could get that to plus 10, that would actually be respectable. It's a good use of an atome. I might want to adjust the speed because... Well, no. Because there's no Sorrow in this fight. Maybe it would be useful because... You know, that's a typical target will be Sorrow because he's weak to Frizz. But he's not here. The general one. Yeah, it's a 15% odd. It's not bad odd. It just... I mean, I could do both. I really don't care. It's just. Well, we tried. I could have probably saved that for if I had, like, just like a single something. Like, the first rank up is always cheaper. Oops. Let's go back. Did I catch everybody at a good time, too? Wait, this is the same. This is the same fight. This is Szechuan. This is Szechuan. This is Clockworks. What is going on? This is the only new one here. I don't want to risk the Sorrow crit. So, because you saw it, I still had to get hit by Sorrow once. Sure, Great Dragon probably can tank it because he has like 1100 HP. But I don't have to if I don't have to, right? So this seems like a better matchup anyway. Crit won't kill? Hmm. But that's weird. How did I get like so many of the same people on what are the odds? Maybe the matchup system's broken or something because I can't imagine that there's any other reason for that happening. Okay, let's imagine he takes that guy out. Let's imagine you take those guys out. And that happens over there. Who's Sorrow hitting? Because I don't know at this point. I have no idea who Sorrow's target is here. I'm pretty happy with what we're seeing here. This is pretty entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, Orc Chieftain. Let's see what the HP's like on this guy. Okay, so the HP's not gonna kill. He's not gonna die. So I'm assuming the fan breath will help here. Yeah, Orc Chieftain does resist crack. It's probably heavy. Okay. Yeah, I could hit like 500 or 600 damage with this, so I'll be fine. He doesn't seem like he has that much defense, so he'll probably be in the 600 range. Okay, I guess I didn't have my do not disturb. All right. Yeah, I think I'd kill him. I don't know. I'd rather make sure that Knight Aberrant is dead than he is, so I'm not too worried about him. Dark Pillar won't kill Ragnar, so we do need the pull. And that's pretty much it. I think this is good. You just gotta okay, sure, it's not a high CP team, but you gotta respect the crits. You gotta respect some of the RNG. I've lost simple points, like simple stupid points. I'm not kidding. That I should not have lost. I mean, I can't lose points here. There's no crit, but and some of this is just me talking to make sure that the audience knows how to break down fights. Because I could think all this in my head in like Obviously talking out loud takes a bit of time than it does just thinking things in your head, but I think for the viewers it's worth it, right? I think otherwise I could just not have a cam, not have commentary, and just go at it. Well, there we go. There's my matches. I don't. Yeah, yeah. The crit wouldn't have. Yeah. None of them got the chance to act, but yeah. Yeah. Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. Yeah. We all know those martial crits are not that deadly, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, that was an easy bucket. I don't know. Let me see if I have even something easy for the next day lined up. What the hell's that? Oh my god. Okay, I was gonna go fishing for some people on the server, but now I don't feel like it. Yeah, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. You never know. All right, guys. Well, if you guys want to join the pack with the pack, go ahead and subscribe down below. If you like this video, then like this video. If you have something to say, write it down in the comments down below. If you want others to see arena content, you got to share that kind of content. And if you want to see more arena content, go ahead and hit that bell icon. This ain't Twitch. That's the only way you tune into notifications. Join Kage's Gaming Discord server for all the best underground DQT conversations, and join my server for all the best DQT guides. Anyways, guys, this has been The Pack, signing out.